I think most important word is persistence, where most of us fail. Most persuaders give up too easily. They try to persuade and try to get their way, but the other person, for one reason or another, is not persuaded. And the persuader gives up, usually after the first or second rebuff. It is the general story with most of the persons who desires to get their idea, product, or get their way, especially in marketing world, the salespersons. Now this word persistence, I'm going to share my views about it today. When a persuasion is combined with persistence, your percentage of getting your way, success will increase in many proportions, or I would say in direct proportions with the quality, the impact, and the value of your message. As I said, especially in sales, persistence is referred to as a follow-up. You don't send a proposal and don't sit back and wait for the phone to ring. You call the person, you send the proposal to in an attempt to move the process along. You want to know the progress. You are in hurry to get your way or sell your product. The problem with persistence, my friend, or follow-up is that most people do it for greed rather than help, I have said earlier also. Persistence is best defined by looking at the actions of the child or a pet, especially a cat or a dog. Neither one gives up. A child will do everything from begging to tantrum throwing. A child is willing to take corporal punishment to get their way. When you think about it, it's only the way they know. They are doing what comes naturally to them, unless the parents can do something that will change their behavior. That's why I say look to your kids and your pets for persistent clues. I recall long back walking in a mall with my 5-year-old Zara. She looked at the one shore and in the store, a shelf, a window, and asked me, "Papa, can I have that stuff?" What? It was a doll. And I said, "Not today." And we kept on walking to other shelves and moving ahead. Basically moved ahead. After about 10 steps I went, I asked Zara, "How about your doll? You didn't ask me again. You didn't throw a fit like you always do with your mother." Zara offendedly responded to me and said, "I didn't do it because it doesn't work with you." And this was a shock to me and a lesson too. Now think about your pet. I said even a cat. When the cat is hungry, the cat will never give up. The cat will jump on table, jump on people, make loud noises, and knock things down on purpose. In short, they will do everything to get their feet. The cat will start out with a gentle meow. maybe rub up against your leg, maybe run to her dish as you begin to walk. But agonizingly, the cat will only make her persistence get to the red line. The meowing louder, the running around and jumping around get noisiest. Things will get knocked down. If she has claws, they will begin to dig into you, and she will use every method at her disposal in order to be fed. Only saying one word all the while, meow. Only saying one word. Asking for nothing, persistence, ensuring that she gets the feed. Now think about your percentage of victory on your kid and your cat. And you at once realize that persistence plays, my friend. The question is, how do you refine yourself so that the people perceive a value, not a pest? The secret is allowing the other person to feel a valid reason for your persistence. If they do, they will impress you rather than avoid you. The cat will get her way 100% all the time, of the time. And if you wish to learn how to get your way, I would say, besides, because your children do not remain at the same age, you get a pet, get a cat. My friends, remember, once you master this persuasion, you have to learn persistence. If you really want to get your way in anything you indulge in, especially in sales or marketing. Thank you very much.